Hoops. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. And some notable injuries for both teams as we take a look at the players unavailable for tonight's game.
And a total of 6 players out of action for tonight. A lot of opportunity for guys to step in and show what they can do.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. DeAndre Ayton is out there with LeBron James. And it's Laravia in at small forward. And for the Pistons, Harris and Duren together in the middle. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then it's Thompson. And it's Jenkins in at the point guard. Stan, the end of the season is in sight. And some teams now desperate to get into the playoffs.
And when you're in that situation, you can feel the pressure when you're on the floor and in the locker room. Those guys know they're running out of chances to get to the postseason.
Now here's Doncic. Inside, here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
It's always good to see Ayton going up strong, using his physical gifts.
Duren with a screen on Doncic. Pass to Duren. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. And there's James from the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. Thompson scanning the floor. 11 feet out. They get it back. Harris. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
I honestly wish Harris got more involved on the offensive glass because, as you can see, he produces results off the miss.
Now here's Ayton. Doncic outside. 6 to shoot. Reeves finds Doncic. The short one's on the money.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and Coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. So we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Back over to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Ayton. Doncic outside. That's good from Ayton. On the assist from Doncic. Ayton's got his second basket on the night.
Well, this is where you have to get Ayton the ball. Between his footwork and post moves, he's reliable down there.
Robinson gets the bucket.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season. But a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Harris misses. The Lakers in the lead. James passes to Doncic. Here's Ayton. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's James. Nice D from Thompson.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Jenkins. He's covered by Reeves. And here's Harris outside. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
At this stage of his career, Harris is a floor spacer. Asked to knock down threes.
Pass to Doncic. With the fadeaway. Ayton.
Putting that size to great use. All Ayton has to do is pop up to catch the lob.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Harris on the wing. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Jenkins. He's covered by Reeves. Outside Robinson. Off target from outside. The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Laravia passes to James. to the paint. Here's Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
Well, the 7-footer Ayton, when he's this close to the basket, he's looking for the jam.
Here's Jenkins, guarded by Doncic. Kept alive. The Lakers lead by 3. From outside the arc. With the second effort. And it's finished off by Ayton as he lays it in. Ayton's got 10 points in the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Thompson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Doncic on the wing. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Thompson.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Los Angeles.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
That's good from Doncic. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
And so he makes both from the line. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Luka Doncic.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Pistons trail by 5. Here's Thompson, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. James against Harris. Just 5 to shoot. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on LeBron James.
Yeah, we've seen Tobias do this for years. Figure out different ways to score it, including via the free throw line.
Tobias Harris. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
And Harris drops them both. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Now here's Doncic. 33 points last game. Taking a look at the last 10 games, here are the players who have been flat-out dominant scoring the ball and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
He's been on an absolute tear offensively. He's found something that's working for him, and he's sticking to it.
Here's Jenkins. No made baskets yet. To the middle. Here's Harris. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. The Lakers have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Doncic on the wing. And you look at his 33 points a game. A terrific weapon on offense. Detroit has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Duran with a screen on Doncic. Here's Jenkins. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Lakers in the lead. Laravia passes to Reeves. Pass to Aiden. The rebound by Detroit. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, you got to think Coach will show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball.
LeVert's checked in for Robinson. And the Lakers also making a change. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Pass to Thompson. Shoot from the baseline. It's Hayes with the rebound. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Over Harris. Offensive board. Kicks it to Doncic. Fires from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
Lets a floater go. Jenkins misses. Los Angeles leading by 4. James outside. Fires the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And one way to stretch a career, taking more shots from outside. LeBron, the ageless one, knows it well.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Jenkins, guarded by Doncic. Now here's Duran. Clock at 6. Over Hayes. And again, no good by Detroit.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's James. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
He's off on the first. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need, as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Reed's checked in for Duran. Holland comes in for Harris. Moore's checked in for Thompson. And Green is subbed in for Jenkins. And Stan, the Pistons' J.B. Bickerstaff, the runner-up last season for Coach of the Year.
Well, yeah, instead it went to Kenny Atkinson, who replaced him in Cleveland. But B.A. talking about landing on your feet, Bickerstaff showing again he can turn things around.
Here's James, following the score by Detroit. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Here's Moore, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
For your Pistons, Moore taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one's off. And Los Angeles making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. And he sinks the second. Los Angeles leading by 4. Connect on the wing. Back to Doncic. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
And how about the handles Luka has? Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
Pass to Moore. And here is Green. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. Doncic with it. He's got 9. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent, Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Back to you.
They're happy to have him. Allie, appreciate the report. Now here's Kennard. Yet to see a basket from behind the arc. Rebounded by Green.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Holland can't hit. The Lakers lead by 4. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first. To the inside. And finished off by Hayes.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. It's LeVert on the wing. Shot is up. And again, no good by Detroit.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
1:14 left in the first quarter. Pass to Holland. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
For your Pistons, Holland taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Kleba, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Good on both.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
And he jams it home with authority.
Well, scouts were buzzing about Connect's ability to attack the rim with a ton of ferocity. Now we see it in person.
Now here's LeVert. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Right side Green. Pass to LeVert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers lead by 8. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And here's Connect outside. Knocks down the long J. Connect's got 7 points in the game.
I just love the ball movement.
Kennard against LeVert. Pass to Green. And no good, but close on that one, so he'll shoot 2 now.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Detroit shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. Fires away from way outside. The shot no good. And so it's Los Angeles earning this break in the action, up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back to the game after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Then it's Duren, then it's Duncan Robinson, and it's Jenkins in at the point. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. Now here's Thompson. Misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Shoots from the line, and that one's good. Connect's got 9 points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Kennard with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Tipped away. Here's Harris. Another shot. That one is off. Good D by Vanderbilt. Pass to Reeves. Back to Kennard. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Oh, stolen by Harris. Got a piece of it. Los Angeles leading by 12. Here's Reeves. Left side, Vanderbilt. Kennard for 3. They get it again. Left side connect. Outside Reeves. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Reeves has got his first 3 points of the game.
And when you watch Reeves, he believes every shot is going in. I mean, he plays with major confidence.
Here's Jenkins. Here's Duren. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Kleba. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Lakers lead by 15. Pistons shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Pass to Robinson. Knocks it down from distance. Robinson's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, when your shot is as polished as Robinson's, you can be that fast with your motion.
And here's Reeves outside. The shot, no good. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Kleba. LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt. Laravia is checked in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Kennard.
Well, it'll be fun to watch Asar Thompson develop over his first few years in the league.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Reeves outside. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Jenkins. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Jenkins has gotten his first bucket of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, but it worked out for him that time.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Third personal foul. Team second. At the line for your Pistons, Jenkins. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Reeves against Harris. Laravia outside. Back to Doncic from the wing. And the jumper is good. Doncic has got 11.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Okay, it's time for the 2K leaderboard. The top teams in blocks during the last month of play. In the 3rd spot, Detroit.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the 2nd quarter.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Los Angeles leading by 7. Shoots. Again, the Lakers score.
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
Here's Jenkins. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Doncic.
4th personal foul. Team 4. At the line for your Pistons, Jenkins. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break.
First one falls for him. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Reeves. Last game, 26 points for him. Screen by James. Down low. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. Here's Jenkins. He had 22 in the win against Golden State.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
Here's Jenkins. They trail by 7, and he makes it. Harris has got 11 points.
Well, infrequently, Harris will take these mid-range looks, but he'd rather be closer in.
And finished off by Hayes.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Jenkins. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
15 foul. At the line for your Pistons.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
2 shots.
And he makes a first. Both shots good from the stripe. Los Angeles leading by 5. Laravia goes in. Here's Ayton. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Duren with a screen on Reeves. Pass to Duren. That shot missing. Ayton with the defensive effort. Nice move. James can't get it to go.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Duren, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. To the left wing. Now here's Hayes. On the wing, Reeves. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. 4 on the clock. And finished off by Hayes.
For someone with his scoring numbers, it's remarkable James still makes time to set others up.
Pistons trail by 9. Harris, a screen on Reeves. Harris outside. Over Hayes. Harris misses. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
They got crushed the last time they faced this team, and they only have themselves to blame.
Yeah, they were coughing it up all over the place. For whatever reason, they could not find a handle. Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
Now here's Ayton. 12 points for him. Yep, that one goes.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. All right, let's look at the last handful of seasons and the steals numbers for Asar Thompson.
Well, the numbers don't lie. He has been locked in on the defensive end, applying a ton of pressure to the ball handlers whenever he can, and coming up with more than his fair share of steals.
Now here's LeVert. No points so far. Holland for 3. And it's Laravia with a rebound.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a 3-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Pistons trail by 14. LeVert outside. Pass to Moore. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, picking up his second foul, he can still be aggressive, but has to be smart about it.
Here's James. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
And another key for them was his rebounding. Just a great effort.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Brian, back to you.
He's left an imprint, no question. Thanks a lot, Allie. And here's what the Detroit Pistons schedule looks like. On Wednesday, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks coming to town. And then on Thursday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And looking at the Timberwolves matchup, this is one that they expect to win. But those games can be tricky. Remember, there are no free wins in this league.
That one's no good. In your career, Stan, you coach contending teams as well as teams that have little to no expectations.
Yeah, B.A., give me the contending teams. Give me the talent and the expectations and pressure that goes with it. Listen, coaches just want as much chance to succeed as they can have. And when you've got the best players, you've got the best chance to win. And the pressure that goes with it is a lot easier than struggling night in and night out.
Now here's Laravia. Still no points. Shot is good by Reeves.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
Pistons trail by 16. Here's Moore. Pass to LeVert. To the wing on the left. Reed. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, well, passing it inside out is always a good idea. You can usually get your teammate a clean look.
Now here's Reeves. 6 points for him. And James gets it to go.
That in-between distance is a tough one to master. Not for LeBron, though.
Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. LeVert goes against Ayton. The shot by LeVert, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Outside Reeves. Again, Los Angeles.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good
Time
looks, and he's taking advantage.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here's a look at the teams who have been piling up assists since the All-Star break. 5th on the list, the Pistons.
They're clearly on the same page offensively, and the chemistry has gotten better and better. The assist totals have been outstanding.
To the middle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Duran's gotten his second bucket.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Over to the left wing. Here's Ayton. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, look, their lack of effort is exactly why they're behind. Just look at how they're getting bullied on the glass right now.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now here's Vanderbilt. Still without a bucket. 2 points. That one goes. And the Lakers lead by 18. And it's Detroit with the ball. They host the Hawks after this one, and that's the 3rd game out of 4 at home for them. Pass to Harris. Here's Jenkins, guarded by Vanderbilt. Harris has got room, and Detroit again with the bucket.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Los Angeles leading by 16. Out left to the wing. Laravia passes to Ayton. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Thompson, guarded by Vanderbilt. Harris a screen. Here's Jenkins, pass to Harris. The shot off that time. Good D by Vanderbilt. Well, the Lakers shooting 56% for the second quarter. Now here's Connect. Oh, drains the 19-footer. Connect's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This Connect guy is a pure shooter.
Duran the screen. And here's Robinson. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, Robinson just knows who he is, which is a volume three-point shooter who can help space the floor.
Kleber. He's checked in for Los Angeles. And both free throws good for Robinson. And here's Laravia. He's scoreless. Pass to Kleber. Kennard on the wing. Here's Vanderbilt from the corner. Rebound Detroit. Duran's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Robinson against Kennard to the paint. Here's Harris. Good D by Vanderbilt. Laravia outside. For 3. The shot no good. Now Robinson. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Los Angeles with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't that a topic, being off topic?
Well, that was more no topic than off topic, but that's all the time we have for this topic, thankfully. Moving on to the first half of our game, DeAndre Ayton certainly impressed out there.
And what he did to those defenders, you know they're in the locker room right now discussing ways to keep the ball out of his hands.
That may be the only way to stop him, because even against doubles, he's been accurate. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.